And a very good morning to ye. How are we all? Welcome to Midweek Point and Click. We are on episode 6 of Kathy Rain 2, The Soothsayer. Very cool game so far. Trying to catch serial killers and all that jazz. Steve, how you doing?
Hey, how's it going?
I am doing very, very well, thank you. Brad. Welcome in, Brad. Good to see you. Hope you're doing well too. Oh, how was your week, Steve? What did you get up to? Anything special?
Uh, Not much. Sort of standard week, really. Doing boring things.
Ah,
What
okay.
about you?
Um, Nothing really. Work wise. One of our new starters started, so that was kind of cool. Um, and the busyness of it is going down because of the whole financial year is sort of moved past the cutover, I guess. So yeah, things are going good. Got to relax a little bit. Yeah, just been playing some Death Stranding in my off time and all that. Love it, love it. Ah, and you were streaming Hunt Down? Hunt Down.
Yeah, thought I'd just sort of show it off a bit because it's a neat. It's a game I was going to go back to anyway. Um, but yeah, I thought I'd stream a bit of it just to show what it's like.
Yeah, yeah. I remember when we co-opted that through Parsec because it doesn't have a native online multiplayer.
Yeah,
But that was a lot of fun when we did it. Seeing those bosses though, brought back sort of like memories of how difficult that game can be for sure.
yeah. There's a bunch for me. I think there was one of them where it's like I've completely forgotten about it, but you just saw the level layout and it's like, oh shit, I couldn't even remember what the boss was. It's just like, oh shit, I've been here a long time.
Yeah, the ones that stuck out to me was the professional wrestler in the arena and the ice hockey one.
Yeah. Then there was the one with the pyromaniac where she jumps up on different, like she's jumping out, the level's like a whole bunch of different like levels or
Mm.
platforms, and then yeah, this pyro person's like jumping up and down them to with a flamethrower.
Yep, 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 yep.
That was when I got to that one. It's like yeah, very reminiscent.
Yeah, for sure. I think it's my turn for a recap, but I was having a shower and I was thinking about what happened, and I think I got the broad strokes, but I may need your help.
Yep.
So what I remember is we spoke to the what did he call himself? Phase, I believe he called himself
Oh yeah, that's street artist,
yeah, the
or
graffiti
like
artist that
quote unquote artist,
yeah,
kind of a tagger.
he knew the identities or at least the descriptions of the people that were dealing pyre around the place, which was a big tall bald guy and a young girl or a girl our age with a scarred face. And we did find out who they were. We haven't actually met either of them yet. We found out that old Ranger, what was his name? Ranger Ned? No, it wasn't Ned. Rod? No, it wasn't Rod either.
Nah, Ted.
Don't think it was Ted. Was it Roy? No. Oh, we'll find out anyway.
Yeah, I don't think
Um,
we've met him anyway. It's just he's one of the range. We found out he's one of the rangers from a photo.
exactly. So we went to the ranger station, and the lady that was working there said, no, he's actually out and about at the moment. So we couldn't actually see him. And the girl we found out via Rachel, potentially, we got the name via Rachel because she was on the roof ready to let go, but we talked her down. She gave us a little bit of information, and then we then took that information to the church where Father Ted, or whatever his name is, went and checked the records and found out who she was. Um, and then I don't remember exactly how we got there, but our old detective mate was shot by a masked assailant on a motorbike, on a ninja style motorbike, not like a big chopper like we ride. But anyway, so
Mm.
in his dying breath, we went to sort of get revenge. It was a cool cutscene actually, streaming down the road with tears in our eyes, like our mascara running, like bat wings going from our eyes, and we're blasting with our hand cannon or old mate's hand cannon that we've recently acquired, and we're blasting at this assailant who managed to get away, but we crashed into like garbage and boxes and stuff like that. Ended up injuring ourselves quite a bit, and we were in the hospital. Maybe I don't know if it was a coma per se, but she didn't remember going to hospital, and I think it was like 4 days later or something like that, where we have cuts and bruises now and all that, and we're ready to try and. I think we're not mucking around anymore.
Yeah, and well, there's the depressing part where she said because part of the case is to keep her afloat, keep her business going because it's going down the drain, and this is going to be the lifeblood. And then she's like, "Well, even if I beat this case and get the reward, that's just going to cover medical costs."
Oh yeah, that's right,
But then
America.
also we're also um, uh, like the doctor said, any got to avoid permanent damage will be caused if there's any sort of head trauma or like anything further because we haven't healed fully. We said we healed enough to be discharged, which I think is also maybe a little
I don't think he did say we
slight at
could
the
be.
health system.
I don't think we could be discharged legally. We had to sign an AMA or something like that to get released.
Yeah,
Yeah, but
but it's like not because that, but like this normal place would make sure you're like like isolated, like not straining anything.
mm,
But yeah, sign something just to make them so that they're not liable. But otherwise, he's like, yeah, just be careful because any sort of further injury
yeah.
will be more permanent with our state in the current state.
We also found out that the librarian mate was T, the guy that was leaving the little notes. And he did say, "Hey, you want to team up and solve this together?" And Kathy's like, not this lady." Which, and then he's like, "Oh, that's a shame," which makes me suspicious of him that maybe he could be in on it, but that could be wrong. We did actually find, I think it was we were asleep and we looked under the doona and we found the Crimson One looking up at us, which was kind of creepy.
Yeah, there's been a few creepy dreams.
Mm.
Um, well, I think with the Bovo Zorbred, like, don't let anyone gaslight you into thinking healthcare is perfect in other countries, though, because I sort of get annoyed when like people are too judgmental of America when there's this roughly the same problems, just not to the same extent in other countries. Like I remember you posted once an Instagram, and I don't have an issue with the post, I have an issue with a comment against the post, but the post was like a Canadian using our gas pumps, petrol pumps. But there was a comment saying, "Oh yeah, we can also just go to a hospital without paying anything," and it's like, well, that's horseshit. Any given time, I would have thought that's horseshit. But even then, I was going through the oral surgery, so I was going to a hospital to have my wisdom teeth extracted,
Yeah,
and it's
that's
like, yeah, that's far from the fucking truth. I was looked after as much as I was because I had health insurance for one thing. It wasn't just enough to be. It's not like, oh, if you're an Australian citizen, you just walk in and walk out and no pay anything. I had private health insurance. Even then, I had to pay $500 out of pocket expenses, which can't be covered by insurance, and they will not admit you unless you pay that first. So, like, so we don't have it as bad as US, but don't let anyone tell you that we can just go to the hospital for free anytime we want.
it really depends
And
on
if
the
you,
thing because like dental surgeries or any surgeries, of course, you're going to have to pay. But when it comes
well,
down to,
the oral surgery, I copped it because I had private health insurance. I had a basic policy that didn't cover dentistry, so yeah, I took the full. Someone else told me that you've been on like a decade of that private health insurance cover, so as much as it hurts, like you've probably saved more.
oh,
Um,
100%.
but that's still fucking a surgeon's fee, even for just a few hours, still really fucking hurts. Um,
Yeah.
yeah,
So in our scenario, there was a time where Lisa sustained a concussion or a suspected concussion from dance, and we had to take her to the emergency room, and that was all free. She had to stay there for like 4 hours and be monitored and all that sort of stuff. That was all free. But then on the flip side of that, when she had spine surgery, then that was definitely not free. So it really, yeah, it depends on what you're doing. Anything that involves like a specialty doctor, like a surgeon, yeah, you're paying for them. I think the rest of it is
or
okay, but the
or
actual
if you're on private health insurance, it means you'll be on like a waiting list for like months.
yeah, well we're on private health insurance because I don't know
Yeah,
I know we're going into health insurance talk for a second, but at least in Australia we've got this thing that when you reach the age of 32, if you don't have private health insurance, they stack on a levy that never goes away, where they charge you more and more money. I think it's each tax time you pay this levy, but that
Yeah.
is sort of held at bay if you have private health insurance.
Yes, that's the reason. That's pretty much, even though I should have it anyway, that's the thing that forced me to get cover, was just to avoid the levy. But
Mm,
yeah, also levy is just, it's tied into your tax. So if you're unemployed, you don't have to worry. But
yeah,
you can just be on private health insurance. But yeah, if you've got any sort of living wage, then yeah, you got to get private health insurance to avoid the levy.
yeah. One of the other things as well that our doctors can do, which is pretty good, is recently I had I did my back in, so to speak, pulled a nerve, did some muscles, whatever, and I went to the physio. And normally physios cost an arm and a leg too, unless you use private health insurance. But she said, if you go to a GP, which is free by the way, but if you go to the GP and ask for a care plan, they'll give you 5 free physio sessions a year. I'm like, sweet. I did that and I
Okay.
got it. So yeah, the next 5 ones don't have to pay a cent, which is lovely. Even though I had private health insurance, I could pay for it. But yeah,
Yeah.
it's good. Anyway, let's get cracking into
Also, GPs are only free if you go to certain ones, or I guess most of them probably are, but
most of the
I've
bulk
usually
billing.
been in areas where I have to pay something extra to
Like
see
the
a GP.
city, when I got bitten on the neck by a spider, I could see like, um, in the movies when someone's hit by a virus and you can see their veins go black and
Yeah.
trickle down. I had that, but it was red. So where I was bitten, I had like a trail going down my veins from where I was bitten, and I was in the city when it happened. So I'm like, oh, I got to go see a doctor just in case it's something bad. And I ended up paying $80 for that visit, which
Yeah,
is
it's roughly that for a CBD doctor.
yeah,
I
which
think it's that just outside the CBD, and it's roughly that amount as well for the local doctor.
brutal.
But even the one in the suburb was kind of a unique case because it was a co-op, but instead of it being like $80 extra for each visit, it's like you pay $50 per year to be in the co-op, and then it's free after that.
Yeah.
But the idea of that is it's basically just to pay for the administration costs for doing the bulk billing.
Okay, so we're on a new day. I got to share it
But
with you, Steve.
I'll tell a story. I don't know if I'm boring anyone, but I'll tell a story. So the co-op I belong to, so it's one that, like, it's the first GP I've ever gone to. The place, and it's been modernized, but my nan, my grandmother on the different side, so not the same as Bolt's. Um, it's what she took me to. So like, um, yeah, I've always sort of been there. And then at one stage, I got into the co-op. I started to pay to be in the co-op, and so I was on their mailing list, and they just suddenly, it was out of nowhere because I think I wasn't, I'd moved to the CBD, so I wasn't visiting them anymore. But I suddenly got these emails because there was this real Game of Thrones like power struggle between these different factions. I think the thing was there was, because part of their thing was like, we're just concentrate on being GPs. We don't do any sort of expansions because that's when things get too big, and so it's just GP practice. But that added a psychologist, and then that was the kind of what they say, the camel's nose in the door sort of thing. But then they were going to expand it to some sort of like eye thing, like a clinic.
Mm.
And that's when like half the people, other person on the board said no, that's too far. Like some people wanted, oh, so I forget what the factions were, but one faction was wanted it. The other factions were like, no, we're expanding too much. We're supposed to just be a GP clinic, even though we've got the psychiatry thing on the side. But then there was a coup. So basically, the chairman of the board, got taken over and displaced by another person. But the account, I guess, maybe multiple people had access to the account because there's a message saying, "Look, this is happening, but we're dealing with it." And then this other side says they're unauthorized, as the incumbents, they're unauthorized to send messages like this. We're actually taking over, and we're going to install the clinic, whatever they were going to expand into. And they got another email by someone else saying, "Look, it hasn't been finalized yet." Da da da. And you just saw this power struggle just out of nowhere between fighting over this email, basically.
Jesus.
And it was just the most crazy shit.
You can see the game, Steve. It's shared.
Looking now. Yep.
Yep, cool. All right. So it looks like we're in a new day. We have a blinking message on our answering machine. That's always a good start. And we've got
Um,
Eileen hanging out.
she seems to be on her side again.
Yeah, yeah. There was a bit of a rift between these two because Kathy, being Kathy, blamed Eileen for the business going down. But first things first, we have to say hello to Mildred.
Did she?
Nah, I'll
Yep.
let her sleep in peace.
Yeah, it was sort of made clear in her fever dreams as well when she was recovering. Let's go with a message to start off with.
Hey, it's me, Josh. I heard you woke up and left. I just wanted to let you know that, things don't look good for you with Mr. Longhorn. He had a lot of friends here, and everyone's looking for a scapegoat. I've been trying to keep the guys off your back, but there's only so much I can do.
Are we going to be framed for it?
Yeah, I think it's in your best interest to come to the station voluntarily. It's only a matter of time until there's a warrant with your name on it. Oh, and I'm sorry about what happened before. I was in a bad place. Let's talk and clear the air when we can, okay? Bye.
That doesn't sound good.
Nope, we'll have to crank up the pace. No time to get derailed by the cops.
But wait, don't we have to work with the police to stop the killer?
Eventually, yes, but I know the cops in this town. The only way we'll get those boneheads on our side is if we give them the Soothsayer on a silver platter. There can't be a shred of doubt. And after everything that went down with Lucas, the odds aren't in our favor.
I suppose so. We better stick with the case then.
That's crazy that we're potentially being accused of Lucas's murder. That's
Yeah.
all right. So we have to go to the cop shop. Fair enough.
Can I talk to you for a sec?
Sure, what's up?
I'm sort of glad we've got Eileen in the picture again. Like, I know in the first game, she went on about religion a fair bit, but she hasn't really done it this time at all. She's just been helpful.
She's hanging out with the hippie lady.
Yeah.
And she might have
What's your
regressed a
take
little
on the
bit.
Soothsayer?
They're sick, whoever they are. I don't want to understand them. I just want to stop them from hurting any more people.
So, Deborah Sinclair, how do you think she ended up crossing paths with the Soothsayer?
I don't know, but the cabin had no signs of a break-in, right? She probably trusted her killer.
True.
Most likely, yeah. What do you think about Jane Doe, the burned woman?
Oh, what an agonizing death. It makes me wonder if the Soothsayer had some kind of personal vendetta against her.
It's possible. The other murders were relatively quick and clean in comparison, weren't they?
Yeah, quite a risk too, right? Doing it in a public place and everything?
Good point. Seems like an escalation. But then again, most serial killers grow bolder with each kill, don't they?
I guess so. In any case, learning Jane Doe's real identity should be key.
True, we haven't done that yet.
Agreed.
I was thinking that maybe, what if the woman with the scarred face was actually originally scarred in, like, maybe she was the first victim, but then survived, but then got, like, Stockholm Syndrome or something? I don't know.
Yeah.
Just thinking.
What's your theory on the deacon?
Reverend Winters said that he set up Faith Cyrene with an apartment, right? Well, she probably got close to him just like Eric and then had him killed.
The question is how? It clearly looked like suicide by hanging.
Yeah, that's a tough one. I can't imagine how that could happen to a devout Christian like the deacon.
Yeah, so Faith Cyrene is the scarred woman, and we're actually at her house where it was Lucas was shot on the roof of her house.
Yeah.
What do you think happened to Eric Holloway?
From what we learned from Rachel, Faith Cyrene had her claws in him, didn't she?
Yeah. Eric was murdered on a roof too, just like Lucas. Everything points to Faith as the culprit. Any thoughts on the first victim, Rose Taylor?
Not sure, but that affair that she had with an Angstrom patient sounds suspicious, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it wouldn't be surprising if this lover of hers was involved in her death.
Rachel Wang.
What's your take on Rachel Wang, Eric's neighbor?
From what I know about her, she seems like a really troubled person. I hope she can get the help she needs.
True.
How do you think Tabitha Caldwell fits into the case?
Hard to say, but everything we have on her is circumstantial, right? So she could easily be innocent in all of this.
I guess so, yeah. What are your thoughts on the Ingstrom patient that Rose had a relationship with?
Well, I'd say it's an odd coincidence if it has nothing to do with her murder.
Agreed. Let's hope we can get to the bottom of who this mystery patient is soon.
What if it's the park ranger that's the mystery patient? Words aren't working.
What's your opinion on that Phase guy?
Well, drug addicts aren't the most reliable witnesses, are they? We should probably take some of the things he told you with a grain of salt.
Yeah, that might be for the best.
Victor Cooper, that's who it was.
What do you think about Victor Cooper?
Well, from what you told me, he sounds like a dangerous person. We have to be careful if we decide to go after him.
What are your thoughts on Faith Cyrene?
Well, she must be a ruthless woman, butchering Lucas like that.
I'm guessing it wasn't her first kill. She knew several of the murder victims. And even if she didn't take them out personally, she's gotta be a major accessory.
Probably, yeah. I wonder who's in charge, though. Is Faith Cyrene calling the shots, or is it the ranger guy?
Good question. It could even be someone else entirely. I don't think we know enough to say for sure.
What do you think about my pills?
The doctor gave you those?
Mm-hmm.
Yep. I meant to take them if my head injury acts up. I don't want to show that to her.
Oh, Steve, you got a friend in the chat.
I don't want to show that to her.
Wow, is that it?
Yep.
Mhm.
The Soothsayer used one just like this. Look what Meadow gave me.
Good call. I can imagine your chakras are quite out of whack.
Person might have been
Uh-huh.
hacked.
You what?
A person might have been that might be a hacked account rather than an account created for spamming, because that's way back in January 2021, and it has a profile pic.
I don't want to show that to her. So, this is the shard that I found in Deborah's cabin.
An important piece of the puzzle. We're lucky you found it.
I don't want to show that to her.
Oh, I wish they would give me a quality camera like that at the Gazette. All I get to play with are budget knockoffs.
Ouch. Hang in there. I'm sure you'll get access to some quality hardware when you're more established.
Yeah, I would hope so.
I don't want to show that to her. I don't want to show that to her.
Give her a quick tase.
I suspect this thing will see some use before the week is over.
Excellent.
I sincerely hope not, Kathy.
Oh, we don't have the gun though. Oh no, we have to go back to find the gun. That's right. I remember from last week.
How'd you get along with Mildred when I was out?
It was like I never left. She's such a cutie.
She sure is.
I don't want to ask her about that.
There was something about the drawer, right?
We talked about that already.
Okay.
Did anyone call for me while I was in the hospital?
Nope, not as far as I know.
Well,
This is the first time Eileen's looked after Kathy Wayne's pussy.
Jesus.
So, are you getting good use out of the book collection I set up in the office?
Yep.
Yeah, like
you
she
haven't
reads.
even touched those books, have you?
Maybe once or twice.
Oh, speaking of books, Steve, I know you're also quite partial to the audiobook too. I started Project Hail Mary, which is the Andy Weir novel.
Oh yeah.
Very, very good. Like as far as the narrator, like the voice actor that does it, he's like S tier. It's so good.
Still
Okay.
got those old casework docs on the board, huh?
Yeah, I mean, you're no longer here full time to keep the place tidy.
Ha ha.
Highly recommend.
Sometimes I regret becoming a PI.
Do you really? I can't imagine you doing anything else.
Me neither. That doesn't mean I can't be miserable, though.
Oh, you.
The only thing. Oh, there's a laptop.
Fancy laptop you've got there.
Oh, thanks. It's new.
And Cassidy, that's the
I've
last
been
one.
meaning to ask, how do you like living in Cassidy, E?
Oh, like any big American city, it's got some issues, but overall, I'm happy here. My family and church are both close by. I've got a decent job, and I adore my little garden apartment.
You have
Things
to
could
show
be
me
worse,
sometime.
you know?
Good to hear. I wish I could say the same, but you know me. I was born discontent. All right, that's all.
All right, let's
Okie
go
dokie.
check things out. Oh, hang on.
Nah, I'll let her sleep in peace.
Okay, just had to check.
I mean, you can still pat a cat while it's sleeping, can't you?
Yep, sure can. All right, where are we going today? What we got the crash site? Let's start with the crash site. See if we can find that gun. Oh no, it's all cleared up. Is it in the drain like that at Lamplight City?
Did you drop something in the drain? Oh, am I
Bingo.
thinking of...
I can see something shiny down there. How to get it up, though?
Oh, okay, cool.
I would have thought Kathy would know how to get it out.
I
Jesus.
really lost control there, didn't I?
Oh man, that just reminded me. I had the most fucked dream last night. Because I'm absolutely terrified of heights. I was skydiving, so it was just the whole plane. My dream never got to the skydiving bit. It was just that anxiety-ridden plane ride. It was
Of being on the... Yeah.
horrible. And also, for some reason, I chipped my front tooth in the dream too. So I needed the dentist while skydiving.
Nothing but a big load of trash. I don't need to mess with that. That must be the spot. I don't remember the actual impact.
Do we have... I don't think we got a pry bar or anything like that. Maybe this... I doubt the scissors are going to...
Standard pair of scissors. Sharp enough to do their thing. The drain is much too deep for the scissors to be of any use.
Okay, so...
Nothing but a big... That must be the spot.
Oops.
This city of ours is oblivious and indifferent to what happened here.
It just... I have a gut feeling it's like, you need an item somewhere else. But...
Useful for heavy lifting. I don't need to do anything with that.
Skid marks, point of impact, delivery van...
Business as usual. As if I was never here.
Alright, delivery man it is.
Just some guy on a break. I shouldn't bother him.
Okay, fair enough then.
In real life, that's just some random industrial building. No need to go in there.
In real life.
Do you have anything to lift the train in our inventory?
That's what I thought, but not really. No, we're gonna have to find
Tase it open?
Tase
No,
it open.
I'm checking.
Might as well find out.
I think Judy's talents have better uses.
Oh, Judy, that's right. Can we lockpick the drain?
I don't see any locks there.
Can we use the shard?
What am I even trying to do here?
That's a good question, Kathy. I do not know. Hello, Verdant Tree. How you doing? Welcome in. It's been a while since you've been in a midweek point and click.
What's that thing that looks like children's candy again?
Here.
The rainbow thing.
Oh, that's the,
the rainbow thing.
chakra pendant.
Ah, chakra pendant.
What?
Yep, exactly. All right, well, we'll have to come back here.
You know the candy I'm thinking of, where it's like
Yeah, it's almost like a.
it's in like a plastic cylinder, like a wrapped plastic cylinder, and it's got like little pieces.
Yep. Let's go to the ranger station. Maybe our old mate Victor Cooper is there. Oh no, he's not. But oh, it's lovely music. G'day, Cassie. How you doing?
Hello again. I'm back.
Oh, hi. Chief Walker is on duty now. You'll find him past the door to your left.
Ah, great. I think I'll have a chat with him then.
Sure. You have a nice day now.
Thanks. You too.
I've been to one of the lodges in right near the Grand Canyon or on the Grand Canyon, And this is reminding me that rug reminds me, the rug and the wooden, like this all reminds me of that.
So they've done a good job.
Yeah, I think so.
Past the door on the left.
Yes, come in.
Oh, g'day. What a voice.
Chief Walker?
Yeah, that's me. Who's asking?
Kathy Rain, private investigator.
Oh, another one.
Ooh.
I thought you'd all given up by now.
Sorry to disappoint, but this gal is more stubborn than most.
Apparently. Go on then.
All right. Do you want to get tased?
Waving that around
No.
isn't gonna do me any favors. What do you know about the Soothsayer?
You're a PI. You know how this works. You'll have to make do with my statements in the press, just like everyone else.
Oh, throwing the law back at me.
Did you know Deborah Sinclair well?
I did, yes. I considered her a friend.
I'm sorry. That must have made things hard for you.
Indeed. It was somewhat of a relief when the city boys took over the murder case.
What do you know about scrying mirrors?
Well, we both know how they relate to the murders, but other than that, I haven't come into contact with them.
I do.
I don't want to
Or
ask him
does-
about that.
What's up?
Does it just mean they've connected murders?
It's in the press, I guess.
Yeah,
I don't
but
want to ask him about that.
The way you phrased that was like everyone knows how they relate to the murders, which no one really does. They think it's a calling card.
Yeah, that's what I assume that he's meaning. I don't think there's anything deeper than that. Them city boys taking over the murder cases again? Mm-hmm.
Are you familiar with Pyre?
Fire.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Never mind. Guess you guys never got that far. Does the name Rachel Wang mean anything to you?
Why would it?
Afraid not. I don't know who she is.
Do you know who Tabitha Caldwell is?
No, I've never heard that name before.
I don't want to ask him about that.
Okay.
Yeah, I thought it was like the phrasing of the Jigsaw Hazard narrator.
Do you recognize the name Corey Finnegan? He also goes by the moniker FaZe.
Doesn't ring a bell, no.
I'd like to
I
speak
think
to
of the-
Ranger Cooper. Can you arrange that?
No can do. Ranger Cooper is on leave for the time being.
Well, that's convenient.
He is? Why?
Personal reasons. He'll be back on duty in a few weeks. I can pass on your details if you wish.
Duty.
I can't wait that long. Surely there's no harm in providing his phone number. I just need to speak with him.
No phone, which is the case for all of our resident rangers.
Resident rangers? That means they all live within the confines of the park, right?
Yes, I suppose it does.
Whoopsie.
But you shouldn't try to go find him, miss.
What's stopping me, Chief? Bear Creek is public land, isn't it?
Technically, yes. Just don't harass the poor man, will you? He's been through enough.
Has he, though?
What's that supposed to mean?
Never mind. I'm getting too old for this shit.
Ah.
Oh shit, that's right from, I guess a lot of things, but Lethal Weapon.
Mm-hmm.
The
Do
city
you
boy
know
thing
of
reminded me
Faith
of.
Cyrene? She's supposed to have some form of facial scars.
No, I don't. That's not a familiar name.
The line reminded me of a thing, but I couldn't remember the actual quote. I was going to make it, and I couldn't remember the full quote, but it's from something where it's like city rabbit in a country something. Something like that. I forget what it was. It's like a little demeaning thing.
Never heard of it.
It was stuck
I don't
with
want to
me.
ask him about that.
Well, not stuck
I
with
don't
me
want to
fully,
ask him
though.
about that.
Mm-hmm.
I don't want to ask him about that. What do you know about scrying mirrors?
Well, we both know how they relate to the murders, but other than that, I haven't come into contact with them.
Yeah, so I'm guessing he's just saying that they're at the scene. But, yeah.
I don't want to ask him about that. I found one of these things lying around.
Oh, yes. I'm quite pleased with the turnout.
I'm going to see if he's in that picture after this.
Probably a bad idea to show that, It's stolen
It's
evidence.
probably in the middle.
I don't want to ask him about that.
Say cheese.
I don't want to ask him about that. I don't want to ask him about that. I don't want to ask him about that.
Okay, well, that is it here then. We probably just needed to know
Thanks.
that he lived
I'll be
here.
going now.
Alrighty then. Good luck.
I should see if I could find out where those resident rangers live. Maybe something in this room can help.
Like this map?
Looks like a map of the immediate surroundings here in Bear Creek. Various points of interest are marked out. Ah, there's the ranger accommodations. It's not that far of a trek from the nearest parking spot, so I should be able to cover the rest of the distance on foot. I better not risk it without a gun, though.
Ooh.
Lucas's revolver should be somewhere near the crash site.
Okay. Lovely. We'll just quickly have another chat with Cassie and see if there's anything that we haven't
Hey,
spoken
Cassie.
about.
Yeah?
Yep.
Do you know a Faith Cyrene? She's supposed to have some form of facial scars.
No, I don't know anyone like that.
Do you know anyone with facial scars, Steve? If someone asks you that question, would anyone come to mind and go, oh, it could be that person?
I think there has to be, but I'm trying to think. If there is, it'll be minor, like little thing above the eyebrow or something, but...
Or like
I don't
acne
think so.
pockmarks or something?
All right, I'm
Yeah.
off again.
Bye-bye.
It's not
Maybe.
majorable or noticeable the difference, but I've got like pockmarks on my nose, at least, to some extent.
Maybe Shannon is probably the closest.
What does he have?
He's got acne scars. Like, you know
Okay.
where people with acne scars, how it makes their cheeks look sort of bumpy and wobbly in a sense? Like, it's not like red
Yeah,
scars, but you can see the dimples from it.
Yep.
Trooper's cabin, crash site, ranger station, Longhorn PI.
It's okay.
Oh, from Avatar, right?
Good thing I still had my spare key. Looks like the cops haven't been here yet, so
Ooh, okay.
I better work quickly
always
before they
liked-
get a warrant and ransack the place.
I always like the girl from Tales from Earthsea,
Yeah.
where like half her face is burnt, and the only problem is the way they drew it makes it look too pretty. Like it's not like, oh god, that girl's got scar on her face. It's like they just draw it a bit reddish. But not just, I just hope I'm not spoiling the movie for anyone. But it turns out she's actually, because she mentions it's from her parents did it to her. So it's like, oh, it's like a little bit fucked up. But then you find out at the end of the movie she's actually a dragon in human form, and then it makes a bit more sense.
I always get confused with that movie and Nausicaa.
Yeah.
Um,
Nausicaa's more focused, like it's got more of a tight story and thing to say though.
one of them is banned in Sweden from memory because of environmental horror or something like that. Can't remember which one.
I mean, Nausicaa, Tales of the Sea doesn't have much. I guess it kind of has a message, it's not clear. But yeah, Nausicaa is definitely the environmentalist movie, but it's weird that it was banned because it's actually like, it's like a pro-environmentalism message, like...
Guess that Hawaii retirement isn't happening, Lucas.
Hey Verdantry, look at this, right? Look in the door, the reflection in the pixel art. How good's that? Newton's Cradle.
No way. I can't stand that stupid clicking sound.
Yeah, that'd probably drive me mad, actually.
Just some old case files. I don't need to bother with these. Just some old case files. Looks like Lucas has plotted out all the Soothsayer murders here on a map. I don't see any obvious pattern.
Let's steal it.
Just some old news coverage of a big case Lucas solved in the 80s. Mob related. Got pretty hairy, he told me. Pretty standard literature in the PI biz. I have copies of most of these back in my office.
Ooh, I like a close-up. Oh, he doesn't respect wood. Where's Tongs when you need him?
All right, so this is what Lucas was up to this month. Hopefully I can find some useful clues in here. Jackson is Lucas's youngest son. Must be his birthday that day. This must be that thing Lucas mentioned about digging up dirt on the mayor. Shouldn't be relevant to me right now. I guess those bad fillings are the least of your worries now, buddy. Dog watching, huh? For whom, I wonder? Dog watching. I remember this JK person from when I worked here. They're a police informant. I don't know their real identity, though. Probably worth trying to learn more about them.
Okay. JK, meet at the cafe.
Looks like Lucas had a meeting with JK here on the 18th. That's a few days before he approached me about the Soothsayer.
Okay.
I tried to look up if which Ghibli movie is banned in Sweden, but apparently there's a huge controversy with because I know that Ghibli hates AI, but there's a huge controversy with because I guess a lot of the AI stuff does use Ghibli style. So there's a big controversy with that, but it means that it's impossible. Well, not impossible, but my initial search result was pointless because those articles kept popping up in the search results because Google is now fucking useless as a search engine.
That's the day when Lucas came to me to ask to team up. I wish I'd taken him up on it. Looks like some meeting related to Lucas's ex-wife. I doubt that's relevant to me. That was the night when he died. JK deliver here on the 25th. Was Lucas waiting for a delivery from the informant when he died? Weird note. Some sort of reminder?
Oh.
The TDD equals something.
The which one?
I'm a 4, 2x4, 3x4, 4x4.
0x4. We'll probably need to. Maybe there's a map or something.
Very cryptic.
Yeah.
Knowing Lucas, this is some sort of reminder. That list of locations is interesting. I'm only familiar with the park. I wouldn't know what places the others are referring to.
Okay.
I mean, Mall and Cafe are pretty obvious, but
Maybe for context, I don't know.
maybe there's more than
Standard
one mall, more than
KPD
one
radio
cafe.
manual.
Or there'd be more than
Lucas
one
probably
cafe.
used this to decipher police communications.
Gen 4.
It doesn't know them off the. Doesn't know them all by heart.
Well, he's a PI. He's not a cop.
Used to be a cop. The people I know of, I got some family members who used to have a police scanner, and they knew the codes off by heart. It's not that complicated.
Even a 1011?
Yeah, because if you're listening to them, you get used to. Because if you got it written down, then you could look it up, but you've got to be able to translate them as the people are speaking. So most of them they know.
That's a 1076. Good, buddy. Oh, okay.
Shit.
Morse code?
I'm trying to think if it is.
Dude,
Yeah, it is because I know S and O because that's the dot 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 slash slash slash. So that's looks like Morse code.
Okay. That'll come in handy, no doubt.
The Longhorn Boys. Lucas and his sons. This photo must be several decades old. Now, I've got my own. Lucas's address book. I can cross-reference it with my notes.
Okay, that's cool.
I don't need to look that up.
Okay.
I don't need to look that up.
Okay.
I don't need to look that up. I don't need. I don't need. I don't need. I don't need.
I don't need.
I don't need.
I don't need.
I don't need.
I don't need.
I don't need. I don't need. I don't need. What if I could, but I don't have a name to search for?
Okay, that's good to know.
I don't need to. Worth a shot, but no, nothing.
Tongs, there you are. Can't remember what I asked you before.
Worth a shot, but Nothing new, just her Onyx Row address, which I already have.
Hmm. Oh, JK will
Still
need.
just the initials, but a number for JK is listed here. I should give them a call.
Hell yeah. Alright, we should probably
It's
take
just-
his pager in case we
Like,
need to get
this is
notified.
this is J.K. Simmons. Please leave a message.
Good old JK Simmons.
Looks like Lucas received a few messages on this pager recently. I believe this model can only display numbers.
How would we cross-reference numbers?
They're not police codes, are they? Yeah, 1011, 1064. Phone number.
10, 11. Alright, do you want to write the... Oh, hang on. I don't have a pen on me. Steve, can you write these down? The ones that... Let me know when you get a pen. I'll
Okay.
read them out.
Ten 11, 10 4. And next one.
10, 11, 3333.
Oh, so that's the phone number.
Yep, might as well put it in there and give them a call or something.
Yep.
555-21-5542.
Well, that seems more like a phone number.
Yep. You got it down?
Yep.
10, 11, 10, 24.
Yep.
10, 11, 10, 64.
Yep.
And that's the last one. So if we go back to our manual, which do you need? 10, 11 is a dog case.
10 11 4. Okay.
An acknowledgement of a dog case, maybe?
They're all like guest dog cases, but dog case acknowledged.
Okay.
Two phone, and then the number, then a phone number, then 24.
24. What do we have here? Assignment completed.
As completed. Okay. 64.
And message for local delivery.
Okay, so the messages are the first one is dog case acknowledged.
Mm-hmm.
The second is the 10 11 3333. And then the next one is the phone number 555-2155. The next one is dog case assignment completed.
Mm-hmm.
And then the one after that is dog case message for local delivery.
Okay. Doesn't mean anything just yet. Let's just call all the numbers because
No
why
need
not?
to make that call from here.
Okay.
And
No
is that
need to make
21?
that call from.
It doesn't look like we can.
No, it's not there.
Maybe we can cross-reference with the address book in a second. We'll call JK anyway.
No need to make.
You have reached a numeric pager system. Please enter up to 12 digits and end your message with the pound key.
Oh, yeah. Now I remember. Lucas used some kind of secret pager code to arrange meetings with his informants. I shouldn't try to leave any messages here until I'm sure I've cracked the code. Hopefully, some of the clues here on the desk can help. All right, I think that's everything. I'll gather up all the clues and see if I can make any sense of them.
Oxford already looked at them.
Okay, here we go. This is
Oh
called
shit.
assembled clues. That's handy.
All right, so I know that Lucas used some sort of pager code to set up meetings with his informants, including JK. My objective should be to crack the code and then send a message to JK, posing as Lucas. All of the coded messages seem to begin with 1011. I should start by figuring out what those numbers mean.
Mm-hmm.
I guess that technically fits, but I somehow doubt the entire correspondence is dog-related. I should look for other interpretations.
Oh, okay. Achievement, woof woof. Was this about the man's best friend all along? Ah, I love these achievements. Okay, 1011, JK,
Okay.
Morse code.
Oh, yeah! 10 and 11 match the positions for J and K in the alphabet.
That's fun.
That can't be a coincidence. The same letter mapping doesn't seem to be applicable to the rest of the messages, though. The second part must be encoded differently then. First, there's a simple initial prefix to determine the sender, and then some other representation of the message itself. I should try to craft a message for JK now, requesting a meeting in person.
Goal?
I'll set a goal to arrange a meeting at 2 p.m. in the park, but I'll probably need to send multiple messages to convey that.
Oh, so 1024 is the mall.
How are you getting that?
2x4. So. Well, what's the 10 mean?
Yeah.
That can't be coincidence, though.
Would it be the date? No. Okay, JK Deliver was on the 25th.
But then, yeah, I can't see like a 25 or anything you'd get that.
What is out of office equals that? Okay, let's see. Out of service, in service. Stand by. Domestic problem. Meet complainant. What does that mean? What's a complainant?
Try to look it up. It's like sounds like a cop term.
Correct time. Okay.
Complainant is a plaintiff in certain lawsuits.
Okay.
Person who brings a case against another in a court of law. Oh, so that's the person complaining.
Okay. So on the 18th, is there anything based on the 18th? Oh. Oh. These numbers.
3 4 no.
3 times 4.
Yeah, so 3333 would be the cafe.
3333 is the cafe. How are you?
3x4.
Oh, it's saying, okay, you're literally putting in the amount.
Yeah.
Okay, so if we want to go in the park, then it's just this. Was it the park? Yeah, park at 2 p.m. What do we know about the time, though? Goal, meet at the park. Okay, so if we
3
go...
o'clock.
Meet at the, okay, 3333 was 3 times 4, yep, 101. Okay, so if we go like this, I don't think we're going to have 0000. Maybe we will.
Sure, the incoming messages start with 1011, but I'm not sure Lucas would use the same prefix in his responses.
Yeah, I was thinking that.
I know Lucas had multiple informants, so surely they each had some unique identifier? Otherwise, it would be impossible to determine the sender of each message.
Wasn't that what JK was?
Yeah, but you're sending something to JK as Lucas.
Oh, then we got to figure out what we are. Is that right?
Yeah, basically. 'Cause these are the ones he's received, not sent.
God, how are we going to figure that out? How do we know what's received and what's sent? These are, I've never used the pager in my life, so these would be
No, they're all received.
They're
You
all
only receive on a pager.
okay.
You phone call the
For
provider to
oh,
send pages.
okay. Number to send.
That's why they were used in the Gaza conflict as communication devices, because they're receive only, so you can't track them. In the same way you could do with a mobile phone.
Oh, I recognize this number. It's Lucas's ex-wife.
Okay.
Probably not relevant in this situation.
That's neat.
Looks like most of these incoming messages start with 10. Coincidence or
Yeah,
pattern?
you worked out.
What's Lucas's surname? Do you remember?
That's what I was trying to think of.
3333, huh. That's different from the other incoming messages. I'm not sure what it means. Looks like most of these incoming messages start with 10. Coincidence or pattern?
We
The Longhorn Boys. Lucas and his sons.
okay. Lucas Longhorn, I assume.
Okay, so LH.
Well, LL. Because it's Lucas Longhorn. 1212. Let's see. And then 4.
Yes, 1212 would represent LL, Lucas's initials, in the same way that 1011 corresponds to JK. I'm not sure about the rest of the message, though.
Maybe it needs zeros.
1064. No.
Yes,
What's the 4 for?
1212 would represent...
Okay. Sorry, what?
What's the 4 for?
The 4 would be 1 times 4 for the park. Because we got
That'd
to.
be 1. It'd be 1 4 times.
Oh, I'm going. Okay, yep.
Yes, 12...
Not sure about the rest of the message. Damn.
What about 1064? So one way about the location, but just say the message is needed or delivery is needed.
1212 should be the correct prefix, and the numbers after that match one of the 10 codes in the police manual. But I'm not
Okay.
sure I'd convey what I want with this specific 10 code.
Okay,
so
cool.
Find.
At least we know that it is now a traffic, like one of these codes we've got to use.
Yeah.
Let's see.
That's why I thought 64 because message for like a delivery.
Yeah, okay.
I guess not though. Like that's delivery though.
Let's try 1017. Nope. Okay. Acknowledgement. Busy, out of service, in service, fight in progress, standby, weather, disturbance, domestic, meet, return to station, location. 1020.
1212.
That'll probably be the next.
25. Report in person.
Oh yeah.
Meet.
Yes.
Nice.
1025 should convey that I want to arrange a meeting in person. I'll send that to JK's pager and see if I can get a response.
So we get a response. Yes, we get a response and then send
That's
the
cool.
location and the time separately.
Got a response. 10-4. That must mean acknowledged.
That's acknowledgement.
Yep. All right. Oh, another one.
Another one. 10-20,000.
Location.
Not sure what to make of that one, but I have a feeling that they want me to respond.
Oh, that's just a question mark. So that makes sense. So it's 1020 as in the location, and then 3 zeros, which is like that tells
Okay,
us
yeah.
what's the location. Okay. Cool. And then we go 1212, and then you want 1111.
Yes, that should work. If the list on the post-it is correct,
This is fun.
I think that this is the way to tell them that I'd like to meet at the park.
10-4? 10-4, come on. Yes.
Good. Another acknowledgement. And a query once again, it looks like.
1036.
If we've settled on the
1036.
park as a location, what's this now?
Time, probably.
Time. Yeah, I see.
Correct time. So we want 2 p.m.
Yeah. So which one's...
Is it just
Okay.
1400 maybe? We'll try that.
Hopefully.
1212 1400.
Yes, that should work.
Yes.
It's weird. She hasn't had any other clue that that's the way you convey time.
1076. IE en route. Perfect. I should head to the park and try to find JK.
What a fun puzzle. Crack Lucas'
That was
secret
pretty,
page code.
was pretty good.
Have a dram of whiskey.
Might have been,
Lucas's
might have been a bit
favorite
better if we
brand
had a
of
clue
whiskey.
that...
He made me promise to down one of these at his funeral. Silly old man.
Might have been a bit better if it gave us the hint that, like, we weren't trying to get the whole message out in once. We just
she
needed
said
to
that.
start with... Oh, really?
Yep, she did actually say that. I was just doing the second part of the message before the first. Cart before the horse.
Okay.
Alright. Who is this guy? Get our stun gun ready. Old Judith or whatever it is.
Jennifer, Judith, yeah.
Judy. Oh, are you the informant?
This city. I loathe it. But where else would I be? I guess sometimes we all prefer a comfortable, familiar hate rather than facing the unknown.
I kind of expected the informant to be... Tongs, do you know the informant from The Wire season 1? That's who I was imagining.
No. I can smell that thing from here.
Oh.
What she said before, it's just like me.
What, the smell of the thing from here?
No, he kept going on. But I hate this city, but I couldn't imagine living anywhere else. It's better now. That's how I felt when I lived in the actual city.
It's because you had Drago's donkey kicking your door.
Yeah. That was even before that. I sort of just hated people. But then it was the perfect little spot at the same time.
Is it you?
You have reached a numeric pager system. Please enter up to 12.
Oh, you just send a
digits
message and you see if
enter
his
message
pager
with
goes
the
off.
pound key.
Oh!
Yeah.
You're JK, right? I heard that thing beep in your pocket.
I suppose there's no point in denying it. Who are you?
Hey, that looks like that lady
I'm
that's...
Kathy. Lucas couldn't be here. He sent me on his behalf.
No, he didn't. We both know he's dead.
All right. I guess you caught me. Why'd you even come if you knew I wasn't him?
Wouldn't you? Part of me wanted to believe the poor bastard faked his own death.
I wish.
I was
I was there
thinking
when
the
he died.
informant must have known he was
A
dead.
suspect. Killed him, and I nearly caught her.
She? It wasn't Andrea Hall, was it?
Who?
No, at least, I don't think so. This woman used the name Faith Cyrene. Who is Andrea Hall?
A senior at KCU. Lucas asked me to trace a motorcycle for him and...
And what?
No. Damn it. I've already said too much. We shouldn't be discussing this.
Look, the damage is done. You already gave me a name. If I wanted to rat you out to the chief or whatever, I could.
Oh, honey. I'm not trying to protect myself. I'm looking out for you.
Me? You don't even know me. Why do you care?
Because Lucas did. He stood up for me when no one else would. I owe that man a great deal.
If anything, he'd want me to solve the case and destroy that harpy for what she did to him.
No, I don't think so. He loved you like a daughter. You know that, right?
Fuck off. Don't tell me that. Don't you think I feel bad enough already?
That's what grief is supposed to feel like, hon. You're in a bad way, and I won't help you get yourself killed. Now go on. Get out of here.
Taser.
Lady can go to hell. She doesn't know Lucas. She doesn't know shit.
Andrea Hall.
At least I got a lead out of this. Andrea Hall, whoever she is. Guess it's time to head over to the university.
Well, isn't he possibly in the Rolodex of the old PI?
Yeah, maybe. She looks like hang on, let me Google it so I get the name right. Ming Na Wen. You know who that is?
Is that a spelling Skyrim?
Jesus Christ. She's from Agents of Shield. She's also in the the Book of Boba Fett and the Mandalorian. I'm sure she's been in like a Bond film in the past. Let's have a look. It's not
Ming
coming
Na
up.
Wen.
Yeah, Ming Na Wen.
Okay.
Enough. Don't contact me again.
Don't contact her again, eh? Psycho Uwu to
Oh,
you?
she's Dr. Aki Ross in Final Fantasy.
Yes.
The
Yep.
Spirits Within.
Pollution galore. Go for a swim, and you're liable to grow another limb.
Oh, she was Chun-Li too. Yeah, exactly. In the Street Fighter movie. Yeah, I could be wrong. I don't know. I haven't seen all the Bonds, to be honest. I haven't even seen GoldenEye before, you know that? Like, everyone's seen GoldenEye, but not me. Let's go to Longhorn PI. We'll do a quick search in his Rolodex.
I haven't seen many Bond films, but GoldenEye might be my favorite of the ones I've seen.
Nothing, but that makes sense. He hadn't heard back from JK yet, so he probably didn't have Andrea's name.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
GoldenEye has Famke Janssen as a dangerous,
The Thigh Lady.
like, love interest, and then also Sean Bean is also in GoldenEye.
I only know that from the GoldenEye game where it's got Sean Bean's like JPEG face smeared across a
yes.
polygon.
No one comes out good in the James Bond game. Oh yeah.
Come in.
Oh.
Yeah.
Hey there. I'm looking for
Oh.
Andrea.
Is that Firuza
Is
Balk?
this your idea of a joke?
No? Why do you say that?
You don't recognize me, do you?
No.
Oh, wait. You came to my office a couple weeks ago, didn't you?
Uh-huh. I needed your help with my missing roommate. You can probably guess her name.
Oh,
Oh,
God.
small world, eh?
Better late than never. I still can't pay your greedy PI fees, though, so you might as well fuck off again.
Sorry about that, but I'm running a business. Another case led me here. I'm not looking to get paid. I just need a few moments of your time, if that's okay.
Figures. Well, fine. Come in then.
Thanks. What's your name again?
Rebecca Dawson.
All right. I'm Kathy, but I guess you know that.
I do. Let's talk.
What do you know about the Soothsayer?
Just what's been reported in the media. So far, I haven't read anything that would connect the case to Andrea, so I've tried not to obsess about it.
What do you know about Deborah Sinclair?
No more than what's in the papers. That goes for the other victims, too.
Okay, that's good.
What do you know about scrying mirrors?
Hardly anything, beyond the obvious connection to the Soothsayer.
Do you think she needs a chakra reset?
Are you familiar with the King of Kings Catholic Church?
Never heard of it.
We'll show her this later on.
Do you know the Azure Sky Motel?
No, I don't know that place.
Have you ever heard of a drug called Pyre?
No, I'm not a drug user.
I'll be back in 10 seconds. I need to get my water.
Okay, I'll just say that because the podcast I listen to with various Star Trek actors they're currently going through episodes of Deep Space Nine, and they passed one of them that's a homage to Bond. It reminded me because of the cunning linguist thing, but it reminded me they've got a good character name in it. So one of the characters' names is Anastasia Komananoff, or Komananoff. That was a pretty good one. Also, it's one that three of the three actors that watched it, I think as a guest. Oh yeah, that the guy as a guest. And of the three of them hadn't noticed the bus name. So when the fourth one said, "Oh yeah, no name," and he pronounced it in a way that you got it, and all three of them just then went into like giggles and shocks of like the fact that they missed it, and yeah. It was kind of like a cute scene.
I made a pit stop by way of kitchen.
Okay.
Because it's Dutch week at Aldi, I got some of their honey cake, and it tastes exactly like the inside of a pfeffernuss. So good.
Pfeffernuss?
Mm.
What's that?
Remember those biscuits that Gran used to have that were like white
Oh,
icing?
white icing over the, like a dry cake.
Mm-hmm. They're really good.
Does the name Rachel
Anastasia,
Lang mean
then the last
anything to
name
you?
is...
No, that's no one I know.
I'm trying to think of... I couldn't remember exactly how they pronounce it in the episode, but Komananoff. I'll type it in chat.
Do you know who Tabitha Caldwell is?
Just look it up for my history.
No, I don't know her.
I don't want to ask her about that. Do you recognize the name Corey Finnegan? He also goes by the moniker FaZe.
Afraid not. I don't know that guy.
I'm trying to find a park ranger named Victor Cooper. Do you know him?
No, I'm not much for the outdoors.
Do you know a Faith Cyrene? She's supposed to have some form of facial scars.
Nope, I'd remember a person like that.
This might be a random question, but Andrea didn't have any facial scars, did she?
No,
Also-
not any obvious ones at least. Why?
I'll paste the other
Oh, nothing. Just a wild idea.
woman's name.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
I was talking about... there's a third woman. So, two of them were played by Deep Space Nine characters, but there's a third one that's the whole sweet sexual character. So, I was talking about the podcast I listened to where we're going through the Star Trek actors are going through Deep Space Nine episodes. The one last week was a James Bond homage, and so those are some of the names of the female characters in it.
Okay.
Just kind of...
Can you tell me about Andrea's disappearance?
Sure. Basically, she took off on her motorcycle one night and never came back.
Oh, what if Andrea's
Didn't
Jane
say
Doe?
where she was going or why.
She was a biker, huh? What kind of motorcycle are we talking about?
Well, it was black, pretty big, looked kind of sporty. I think she said it was imported from Japan.
Got it, yeah. I happened to see one just like it a few days ago.
Whoa.
Please, continue.
Yeah, so, at first, I wasn't worried about Andrea. Suddenly leaving for a day or two wasn't unusual for her. After a week, though, I felt that I had to file a missing persons report. Total waste of time, that was.
I can relate. Cassidy cops aren't a reliable bunch. And then you reached out to me?
Yes, tried every PI in town. Maybe I was naive to think I could afford any of them, but I felt I had to do something. That plan obviously didn't pan out either. Weeks passed, and after a certain point, I had to let things go. There was only so much I could do.
Edward Scissorhands?
How
Is it?
long has Andrea been missing?
About a month, I think.
Wait, so she
Looks
disappeared
like
around the end of
Vegeta
April?
from Dragon Ball Z
Sounds
as
about right.
Edward Scissorhands.
That's when they found Jane Doe, one of the Soothsayer victims.
Oh, yeah, I read about that, but the age is wrong. Andrea's 22, and the paper said 18.
Rebecca, there's a margin of error. The later paper said early 20s.
Oh no.
Uh-oh.
How could I be so blind? It's her. It's gotta be her.
We don't know that for sure, but yeah, things don't look great. Andrea is not a local, is she?
Far from it.
Huh.
She came from Australia.
That
G'day,
would
mate.
explain the lack of dental records, too.
Well, because we don't do our teeth.
Fuck.
Yeah.
We need to tell the cops all of this, don't we?
Australia, not
we do,
British.
but let me handle that, okay?
There's
I
no
have more
Australia
evidence
book
to
of
share with them.
smiles.
Okay. God damn it, Andrea.
That's actually interesting. So I guess Faith stole Andrew's motorbike. Shrimp on the barbie. What the hell's a shrimp? We don't have shrimp tongues. What are you talking about?
How long has Andrea been missing?
About a month, I think.
Wait, so she
Hang on.
disappeared?
Sounds about right.
That's
Oh,
Rebecca.
oh,
We don't. That would
okay.
what happened when you filed that police report?
Well, they didn't take me seriously at all. I told them the truth about Andrea, and they immediately dismissed her as voluntarily missing, like she was some stupid teen runaway. They never even bothered to come and look at her stuff.
So Andrea has had a tendency to disappear from time to time?
Yeah. She's been known to hang out in some sketchy circles. People who like to party hard, if you know what I mean.
Ah, drugs were involved?
Yes, all kinds.
Who were those sketchy people then? Got any names?
No, I didn't want anything to do with that crowd.
It's just words like how I hate boy or buoy as you call it, which doesn't make any sense. But the thing is with shrimps, like if you came over to my place and I said, "Oi, Tongs, I want you to go to the supermarket and I want you to find me shrimp, like actual shrimp," it would be impossible. You wouldn't find it anywhere.
We have shrimp, but we don't cook it. Because I've had there's shrimp in the Murray River. Because I remember, like unlike like yabbies, you can't like catch them and then cook them. They're really really tiny. They're tiny and skinny and don't have any meat. But I remember them because Dad used to put the frying pan in the water and to like soak it before washing it. And you would see them; they would come up and eat the grease off the frying pan. But yeah, even looking at them, you would never think like, "Oh, I could get some meat off that if I grabbed one of them and chucked them in the boiling pot."
What was Andrea like?
She was brilliant. A born engineer, obsessed with technology, computers, and tinkering with all of her little gadgets. But she wasn't weird or awkward like so many smart people are, you know? She understood people. She could explain the most complicated things so anyone could understand.
Sounds like a woman with a bright future ahead of her. I have a feeling it wasn't all sunshine and rainbows, though.
No, she had a self-destructive side too. I think she saw herself as a thing to push to the limit, just like her machines.
Okay, can you elaborate?
Well, she didn't care much for her health. It felt almost like she found it insulting to be limited by a human body with all of its inconveniences.
Sounds like someone that does
Experimenting
drugs.
with drugs was a part of that,
There you
I
go.
think.
I see.
It's kind of like a chicken or egg scenario, though, because the moment you start taking drugs, that's where you start to think those things.
Yeah, also, but then until she got to that part, it almost sounded like Kathy Rain, where it was like, "Oh, she's brilliant but self-destructive."
So,
That was almost
Andrea had a drug problem, did she?
She used drugs, yes. She wouldn't call it a problem, though. She'd say she was in full control and that narcotics were tools like any other, or instruments to improve performance and expand the mind.
And do you agree with that?
For a superwoman like Andrea, maybe. She seemed to have a handle on it. But I mean, she had a whole circle of junkie friends, and I have no idea what messed up things they were doing off campus.
And you don't know anything about these junkie friends of hers?
No. I tried to keep a healthy distance from those people.
If you know so little about them, how do you know they were even junkies?
Trust me. I grew up in Cassidy. I've seen meth heads on the street since kindergarten.
Yeah, point taken. I know this is difficult, but we need to talk about the possibility of Jane Doe being Andrea.
Such a horrible way to go. I wish I had anything useful to say about it.
So nothing you know about the murder connects in any way to Andrea or her habits?
I don't think so. Sure, she went to Constance Hill from time to time, but so does every other college kid, right?
I guess so, yeah. So you're not aware of anyone in particular that she'd hang out with there?
No one comes to mind. Sorry.
Which is your... Oh, you can't see it at the moment. Never mind.
I don't want to ask her about that.
If you're going to ask anyone about the bats in their bedroom, you're going to ask the person that owns the bats in the bedroom, right?
So what kind of music do you play on that thing?
Darkwave and industrial, mostly.
Darkwave.
Midnight Veil, My Path, and Nightfall are some of my favorites.
Ah, not quite my wheelhouse. I'm more of a metal gal.
Yeah, I could tell.
Yeah, well, I could tell you were into goth music.
That movie just came out, didn't it?
Yeah, my dad got me the poster. He's in the business.
Hang on. That doesn't check out. Edward Scissorhands did not come out in 1998.
I think that's actually Edward Scissorhands, is it?
Yeah, it totally is. Once this little diamond is off, we'll click on it.
Pretty good horror flick over there. Scared my friend shitless with it.
Oh, sure. I prefer the 1973 original, though.
Don't tell me you're one of those people.
You don't know the half of it. My dad's a film director. In our family, it's mandatory to be a connoisseur.
I don't want to ask her about that. Love the vest.
Oh, thanks. Made it myself from Mom's old leather jacket.
Oh, that's neat. Heading home to your folks for the summer?
Yep. God forbid I won't let Mom fatten me up for next semester.
That bad,
I
huh?
guess it is. I
don't
didn't
wanna ask
realize
her
that
about
he's
that.
hugging the girl in the picture. That's what made me think it was like an anime character with an Edward Scissorhands hand.
Finals coming up soon, right?
Ugh, yes. Hard to catch up. I didn't get much
That's the first one
schoolwork
they
done when
had
Andrea
fake
went missing.
movie posters, like they were reminiscent. Or is that another game we played?
No, it was this. They had the movie posters, but they were really accurate because they mentioned like Titanic coming out.
Yeah.
And then it came out actually like the poster. There's something unique about the poster that it was a one-time run of the poster before something was finalized or something like that.
Rox,
I
is
don't
that
want to ask her about that.
there's that early Titanic poster where it's before they realized they were going to do a romance angle, so it just had the word Titanic in steel across like the hull of the boat,
Something like
and
that.
that was like the poster. And then it's like that's the indicator that James Cameron didn't mean for it to be a romance until late in the production.
I bet everyone has a box of cables like this, right?
Yeah.
I don't want to ask. I see that KCU still provides god-awful closet space.
Tell me about it. Andrea and I had our share of squabbles about that.
I don't want to ask her about that. I don't want to ask. I don't want to.
I've got a plastic container full of all the electronic stuff.
I don't want to ask her about that.
including cables.
I don't want to ask. I don't want to. I don't want to. I should go examine the computer before I start asking about it.
Okay.
Andrea's got a pretty chunky stereo over there.
Yeah. Thankfully, she'd use her headphones most of the time.
Ah, you guys didn't share a taste in music?
We sure didn't. Polar opposites, more like.
Andrea's got a lot of electronics, it looks like.
You've got that right. Every other day, she'd bring some new little gadget. I have no idea how a student like her could afford all of that stuff.
I'm just picturing them like a odd couple sitcom of like, she's more Hello Kitty and I'm more goth, and we have to live together. It's crazy.
Like a Jack Lemmon and Walter Matthau scenario.
Yeah.
I don't want to ask her about that.
I don't know what this poster is. Maybe we can find out.
I don't want to ask her about that.
All right. Well, I think that's it for
So
now.
my grandmother, the one that me and Walt share.
That's all for now, thanks. Mind if I have a look at some of Andrea's things?
Go ahead. I'll take care of some homework.
I remember she had a kitchen drawer that had multiple stuff in it, but it was where she kept batteries. Wasn't when in a normal residence. This was when she was living at wasn't, I guess it was a home, but it was like where you had your own
retirement
houses.
village.
Yeah, it was before the home, so it was like more of a retirement village. And she had a drawer filled with there's multiple things, but it's where she kept her batteries. But she kept dead and alive batteries together in the same drawer. So I remember she had to change batteries or something, and she's trying out various ones in the drawer. And my dad got very judgmental. He was like, "Wait, you've got dead batteries and live batteries in the same? Like, why would you do that?" And she's like, "Yeah,
Chaos. That's why. All right.
Half decent zombie movie. I forced E to watch it. Good times. Some indie art house movie. That's pretty new, I think. For a goth, it's always Halloween. Handy for some tunes outside, I'd imagine. Makes me think of the Black Hats, the outlaw bikers I met a few years ago. What a mess. There are lots of entangled cables of different types and
mess.
sizes. If I knew what I was looking for, I might be able to dig up something useful from here.
We do need something to get the drain open as well. We've got to remember that.
yeah."
Oh, here we go.
Go for a search history.
Oh, that's a good startup screen.
That is a good one. I made up like an intro when I do DOS games, but I never got it looking good.
That's
This
weird.
looks like some serious encryption. I better head back to the office and see what I can learn about that.
It's password protected, and she's like, "This looks like some serious encryption."
Oh, there's this encryption thing at the top though. Head back to the office, eh?
Looks like Andrea was taking something apart here. A hard drive, I think. I hear magnets like these are quite strong for their size. Might come in
Oh.
handy.
That's what we need,
Got it.
potentially. All right.
Yeah.
Well, let's go over there and see. Lanx. How you doing? Hope this works.
Not a bad idea, but I'll need better reach with the magnet. I
Shit.
can't fit my arm through the drain.
Damn it.
Something to attach to the magnet?
Yeah, but we don't have any.
Attach it to the charm?
This, the chakra.
Yeah.
What am I even trying to do here?
She's like, Steve, what kind of bloody...
Yeah, I was gonna say it's almost like a personal insult. What are you even thinking? Maybe you're not just thinking. Maybe it's more like you're not thinking outside the square, Kathy.
Let's see. We want to go back to our office. Oh, because E will know the encryption stuff.
Hey, hey.
Hello.
Hey, E. Can I talk to you for a sec?
Sure. What's up?
So, I found out that Lucas's investigation led to a college student called Andrea Hall.
Interesting. What's her link to the case?
Well, apparently Lucas was tracing a motorcycle tied to Andrea. Here's the kicker, though. The description of the bike sounded identical to the one that Faith Cyrene escaped on.
Huh. That's a clear connection between this student and Faith, then. Keep me posted.
Do you know anything about hard drive encryption?
A little, I suppose. What are the specifics?
Basically, the whole computer is encrypted and it prompts a password when I boot it up. Is there any way to bypass that?
Oh, that's tough. Maybe the computer book I bought for the office last year could be useful?
Oh, are we going to do another
right.
puzz?
Remind me, where did we put that?
We.
It's on the shelf behind you, Kathy.
Yeah, a random computer book will tell you how to get
All
past
right,
an
that's all.
encryption.
Okie dokie.
Ah, here's the book Eileen mentioned. Excellent. There are a few pages about the type of encryption I saw at KCU.
Encryption and you. I'm going to put the magnet on our fridge.
Huh. I'm not that desperate for a fridge magnet.
No. Oh, an achievement for it. Wanted to adopt a magnet. Nice. Okay, well, I guess we go back to the dorm and try and crack that
So
password.
I've actually got I got multiple fridge magnets to my fridge. I've got a magnet on my dishwasher as well. Apparently they work as well. But it's something that it was based off something I got at my previous work, which was one of the few good ideas late term I may run there.
Man,
It makes less sense to have it by yourself, but it's basically a two-sided.
It's you again.
Yep, don't mind me.
It's a fridge magnet that's printed on both sides, and one side says dirty, the other side says clean.
Oh, yeah. That's
So
cool.
it's good for a workplace because it means that when someone starts the dishwasher, they flick it to clean. If someone empties the dishwasher, flick it to dirty, so you can tell what cycle it's sort of up to.
Mm-hmm.
Usually less needed when you're the only person living in your apartment, but I'm so forgetful that I grabbed one in order to make it more obvious.
I'll show you my magnets. Rip the front of my PC off. My Golden Girls magnets. Got
Oh, wow.
Rose. We got Stay Golden. Thank you for being a friend. We got Ma and we've got Dorothy. I've lost the Blanche.
Is that
She's
on the-
probably out slutting around, to be honest.
Should be back after 2 a.m.
Yeah.
Wait, what's that on? That was wasn't on the fridge. It's on the computer? That's not can't be on the computer, can it?
Yeah, it's on my computer case. There's like a metal front that you can pull off so you can vacuum the dust out of the grills.
I've got a few on the fridge, but the ones I actually like are they're from one of the few things I bought traveling because I usually don't buy knickknacks or touristy stuff. When traveling was one of the few things I got from the US. When I visited Alcatraz, they had like one of the versions, I think when it was first becoming a high security prison, the warden or the governor, I don't think they call it governor in the US, but the guy in charge and sort of made it into a high security prison, had this manifesto, like this booklet made for all new prisoners, and it had all a bunch of directives and had fridge magnets for those directives, and I bought a bunch of them because it's like a reminder of like how different life could be. Because it's stuff like you have a right to food and shelter. Anything else is a privilege. Shit like that, basically.
There should be a fridge magnet that you get from Alcatraz that has Womack, you piece of shit.
Womack, you piece of shit, and welcome to the Rock. Glass or plastic.
All right, let's try and encrypt this or unencrypt this bad boy. Maybe we just have to drag the book onto it.
What?
Okay, fair enough. Let's have a look.
It's you. You're the Rocket Man.
Includes CD software. All right. Boot process encryption. The most secure type of hard drive encryption is when the boot process itself is encrypted, denying access to the entire operating system without a correct password. However, a notable weakness of this model is a physical flywire connection to the secondary computer with a DMA direct memory access enabled in the BIOS settings. We actually have to go in the BIOS and change some settings. That's interesting. In that scenario, any common memory utility can be used to eavesdrop on the memory contents of the boot encryption when the decryption process is in progress on the target machine. With the right know-how, it's possible to identify the password in the memory feed, extract the related data, and crack it with the encryption program. Note, for educational purposes, the CD distributed with this contains copies of MemStack and Descrambler Elite. Oh man, we're gonna have to, there's gonna be a doozy.
It sounds like we need a secondary computer, right?
I'm not sure. The encryption process of the boot password in the memory feed can be identified by searching for distinct encryption signature. These signatures differ from each encryption software, but commonly follow this basic structure. A 4-digit software identifier. Okay, so we're probably going to cross-reference that. Can you take a screenshot of this bit, Steve? Or in fact, just this whole page, because if we're going to go into the computer, we might need to refer to it.
Yeah, I don't have the snipper tool anyway, so it has to be the full page.
Yeah. Your encryption identifiers. For example, when using iEncrypt version 1.2.3.4, the serial number is this. The full signature should be, so where's the iEncrypt? 031F 1234 as the version number, and then the serial number. Okay, if this 14-digit pattern is identified entirely in the PC memory, the relevant memory section can be saved to a file and decrypted with the right utility. Enjoy this complimentary CD, courtesy, okay. Take care and good luck, or as the kids say these days. Yep, sure.
This should be useful.
Okay.
Oh, imagine.
First
Remember when the
things
CDs
first,
came with like
I need another computer.
Yeah, there you go. Who
came
has
with books and they're in those crappy plastic sleeves?
That doesn't accomplish anything on this computer. I can't use the CD if I'm blocked by the boot password.
Who has a computer? Oh, we could probably get E's computer. Can we put the magnet in here?
I don't think that would accomplish much.
That's what the cables are for, to connect the two computers. When we bring in, I guess, have to be someone's laptop or something.
Maybe. E's the only one with a computer that we know, so hopefully, I don't know, will E let us take her brand new computer? And will we break her brand new computer? Likely.
Or brick it by doing this thing.
Yeah. All right. Oh, E.
Hey, hey.
Hey, E. Can I talk to you for a sec?
Sure. What's up?
Do you know anything about hard drive encryption?
A little, I suppose. What are the specifics?
Why wasn't this wiped out?
Basically, the whole computer is encrypted and it prompts a password when I boot it up. Is there any way to bypass that?
Oh, that's tough. Maybe the computer book I bought for the office last year could be useful?
Looks that way, yeah.
Should be doable then. Anything I can do to help?
Well, it just so happens I need a second computer and I noticed this laptop you've got here.
I suppose I could make do without that for a while, but just bring it back in one piece, will you? It wasn't cheap.
Why? Have I ever...
Yes! 4 times!
Fair enough.
Can't believe you're that foolish.
All
Oh,
right,
we're
there we
back.
go. I've got the laptop set up. Time to deal with the next steps in the book.
Okay.
There's a spool of metal wire here. I could probably find a good use for that.
Oh. Hang on. Is that then... Let's see. Oh!
All right, that should hold nicely.
Nice. We have a... What are those things? The ear implant things that magnetically stick to your head? The... I can't remember. Cochlear implant or whatever it's called. All right, let's see.
Here's that type of cable that was mentioned in the computer book. Got it. It's pretty short as far as cables go, but it should get the job done. All right, all hooked up.
Just connect your computer to a rando's computer. No worries. Oh, hang on. We got to put the CD in the... Oh, it's cool. It's got that. Okay, Tundra. Oh shit. That was too quick for me. They got fast boot on. All right, we got 1012. Can you write that down, Steve? 1012. And that's SecVault boot encryption.
A little bit judgmental. Almost no one puts a full stop between the V and the first number.
All right, we got to get entering the BIOS. Nice. Oh my gosh. Oh, this is cool. All right, let's see. We needed to find this serial number. So we should have everything we need now, right? Based on that thing. It was the BIOS version, the BIOS type, the version ID, and then the serial number.
Okay, hang on. So,
Oops.
Zaxxy's 10A 980. Where's the...
Where do we see the version number? It came up. Oh no, it's in the... Yeah, it's before this. So if I exit... There it is there. The boot encryption version.
Okay. So that with a serial number.
So it's whatever SecVault is, then this, then the serial number. If you need the serial number again, I can go back to it. I mean, that's what it says in the screenshot you took, right?
Okay, so hang on. Which SecVault boot? Okay, so SecVault boot is the first section, so that's
Yep.
1A, 2B.
Okay, so just write that down because we're going to need it, I think, in the other computer. And then it's this.
And then 1012 is
Yep.
the security thing.
Yep, and then the serial number. Do you need me to go back into the BIOS?
Yep, we just need the security number now.
There it is there. 421162.
Okay. 421162.
Okay.
Yep, so we got it.
Oh, this is cool. You can jump between them.
It's weird you can't also switch between, because usually they're pretty good. In that other puzzle was showing you the documentation you need. But I'm doing it here.
I'm glad we can't click in her shit. It's too much. Oh,
I don't need to mess with that.
okay, good.
It's a good fake Windows XP background.
Mm.
Oh, that's where you read the password.
Oh, is it?
Oh no, you got a filter, maybe. Maybe that is correct. 1A2B.
182B.
No, A as in a character.
1A. 1A.
No, without the 8.
2B.
2B.
Yep.
1012.
Yep.
421162. Press enter.
I should have another look in that computer book.
Maybe we have to play the other program.
All right, let's do that. Whoop. How do we even go back?
No, is that exit altogether?
I think this exits altogether.
Exit.
Oh, do you see? Where's it say that?
Top. At the very top.
Oh, yep. Cool. All right. Requires memory dump. Okay.
I was supposed to use it. The screenshot bit doesn't say how to use memstack. The last bit in it is, with this 14-digit pattern is identified and it's entirely in the active PC memory.
Oh, do we have to turn DMA on in the BIOS?
Oh, okay, yeah. That's kind of neat.
Where we got? Disabled.
Yeah, DMA mode.
All right, I should be done with all the setup for the hack now.
Okay, cool.
Coming up next, capturing the password. I should have a look in the next section of the book.
Yeah, we already know that. All right.
In real life, you need to restart the computer before doing something like that, but
Oh, save
ignore
capture?
that. Oh no, do the filter. Oh,
I've already done the filter. I just want to see what happens when we run it through. No passwords found. Okay.
press enter.
Oh,
on the
we probably
filter.
need spaces.
No, just press enter on it.
Okay. No, nothing.
It's
But
weird.
if we do...
I don't think so.
Because I thought it'd find a block like this.
That's just the way usually hex hex viewers show the information.
Okay.
Because it's grouping, because two letters make up a byte, so it's sort of making that visually distinct. I think go switch to the other computer because I think you have to go to the password screen first.
Oh, okay. That makes sense, actually.
So exit the BIOS.
Oh, we got a hit. Look at that. Beep, boop, boop, boop,
Yep.
boop.
Damn. The decryption isn't an automated process. I still have to try different passwords against the encryption hash. After each attempt, the utility will spit out some information about how close I was to the right password, though.
Oh, it's like Fallout.
We're dealing with a 7-character password, including a mix of numbers, lower, and uppercase letters. I should have a look around the room. Maybe I can find some 7-letter words to put me on the right track.
Okay. This is cool. This is very cool. All right. 7-letter words, hey?
Zodkill, a classic. I could go for a monster movie and some popcorn right about now.
Could be
Might
Zodkill.
help me forget about the monsters in the real world.
Let's try it. Whoops, wrong one. Oh, okay. Interesting. Not Zodkill.
Various gadgets, gizmos, and doohickeys. Yes, I've been known to take science classes. Damn, impressive setup. Andrea must be a hi-fi aficionado.
Come
That'd
here,
be a bad
Jacob.
name, right?
I thought it would.
What was the movie again? Was that the one you tried?
Zodkill, yeah, it wasn't it.
University textbooks. Technical for the most part. Andrea's CD collection.
Oh, here we go.
There are a lot of records by Sunbeat, Route 6, and Perplex. Reggae music,
God, all of
based
them
on
are
the covers
possible.
and song titles.
Sunbeat, Route 6, and Perplex.
Wait, that's to have no characters from that, so...
Oh, yeah. Oh, shit, I've already forgot what it was.
Close. Maybe Andrea just obfuscated it a little bit.
All right.
3s instead of E's. So that's 3 correct, 3 wrong, 1 in the wrong spot.
Okay, now we've got 2 that are wrong case. Oh, hang on.
What's the capital P?
It's probably capital P's for both. Incorrect. Wrong
No,
case 2.
lowercase.
Still 1, so maybe it's the L?
L1? No. Make it a 1.
Like that?
Wait, that's gonna be... Yeah, yep.
6 right,
Yeah.
1 wrong case. So R maybe. It's probably
Belgium.
that's R's the one we haven't tried.
No, but it's the wrong position, not the wrong character.
I thought it was capital, whether it was wrong.
Put it back. Nothing's wrong in that. It's just that... Oh no, wrong case. Okay, sorry,
what I
I thought
said,
you
yeah.
meant... I was thinking Minesweeper rules.
Maybe X. Yes.
Yes. Got it.
Can I just copy this and not have to write this down? Just in case, I'm going to take a photo of it.
I'll write it down.
Moment of truth.
Please write it automatically for me. Ah, beautiful. Okay.
All right, I'm in.
Achievement. Leet. Hack the hacker. We're on some Unix shit or something. A base of operations in the old mine sounded like a crazy idea. But the more I think about it, the more it made sense. Those tunnels have been abandoned for decades, but they're sheltered underground, built to last and well preserved. The bones of the complex should have electrical infrastructure, heating, plumbing, and some kind of living quarters. But the main problem is hijacking the electrical grid, but it should be doable. The area is remote, and I'll be able to work undisturbed. I just got to spoof one. I just got to spoof one of the old mechanical meters on this test site to make sure power is supplied to the nearest substation. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. There are other problems too, but I welcome the challenge. Finally, a proper project. Unlike the brain-dead assignments my professor give me. Okay.
The old mines, huh? A good place to hide. They're enormous. Practically half the state is filled with them. I'll need more specifics to track down a site like that.
Okay. It's so satisfying seeing a plan come to fruition. Just think of all the engineering problems I had to solve. Hijacking the power grid, setting up wireless surveillance, figuring out the drug synthesis. Oh, is she the creator? Even the celestial tracking. Man, what a fucking ride. Where would my life be now if she hadn't found me among those junkies and lowlifes? When I first met her, it was as if she knew I would be there. It was as if she was looking for me all along. Finally, someone who truly saw me. Somebody who understood and respected my potential. To think that a year ago, the biggest thing on my mind was finding the right dose of amphetamines. Pyre is incredible, And we're only just on the second batch. Just imagine how powerful it can get with a perfected formula. Wow.
Not sure what to make of all this, but it sounds like Andrea was in cahoots with the pyre dealers, building some kind of secret base for them.
I just came back from the sanctum and I'm fucking horrified. Pyre wasn't what I thought it was. No, it's a conduit to something terrifying. Something indescribable. She can't know, can she? No, Faith wouldn't. Ooh, Faith. Faith wouldn't keep that from me. Not after everything we've been through. I have to tell her, and she'll know what to do. I'll set up a meeting at Constance Hill between here and the hideout. Here and the hideout. I can't go back down to the dark alone again. I can't face what I saw there.
Well, that removes any shred of doubt. Andrea Hall was Jane Doe.
Mm-hmm.
Sounds like something about Pyre scared the shit out of her. Did that have something to do with her death?
Can we access any of her bullshit? Nope, that's it.
Hey, Rebecca?
Rebecca!
Yeah.
I'm done here. Gonna head out. Thanks for the help.
No problem. Did you learn anything?
I did, but it's not looking good. Andrea was involved with some bad people. I think it's more than likely that she's Jane Doe.
Shoes on the chair.
I'm sorry.
God damn it. I fucking knew it. I need to process this. You'll talk to the cops, right? I can't deal with them right now.
Of course. Take care of yourself, Rebecca.
You too.
Okay. Ooh. Fade to black.
This laptop worked like a charm. Thanks.
Glad to hear it. What'd you find out?
Too
That's
much
actually
to
why she was
explain
going to
now.
walk
I'll
away
fill you in
without
tonight.
packing that
I
stuff
still
up.
need to go and track down Cooper.
Okie dokie.
All right, well, we can go to the drain to get our gun back. Bit of the old dangle.
A makeshift magnetic collection tool, made by attaching a strong magnet to a metal wire. I can use this to pick up metal objects. Yes, got it. This thing is nearly out of bullets, though. I should keep an eye out for more.
I think there was bullets back at old mate's house. Blam, blam!
Itchy trigger finger much?
Hey, Rams, how you doing?
You found she actually did it.
Yeah. Game over, yeah. Sure he had bullets here. These bullets, or are they cigars? You can fire some cigars out. It is. What are you doing?
Lucas's favorite cigars. Whenever he was stuck on a case, he'd light up one of those and just sit and ponder in that chair. It doesn't look like anything of note was thrown away.
Not even bullets? I was sure there was bullets here. Maybe I'm mistaken.
Pretty standard literature in the PI biz. I have copies of most of these back in my office. Old pictures of Lucas and his army buddies. He served in Vietnam.
Oh, maybe it's in the drawer. You look at his desk. Oh, that's what it was, Tongs. He doesn't respect wood. Hmm. Hmm. No bullets here. Oh, gun case.
Ah, here are some spare bullets for the gun. I better take some.
Actually
All
came
right,
up.
that should be plenty.
It's a weird
I've
coincidence because I
reloaded the
came up
gun
in.
too.
I kind of think came up in conversation recently. So
About not respecting wood.
yeah, well, I was telling a story about someone who like they went on a holiday and entrusted the rats. They had a mischief of rats, and they entrusted it to someone to look after. And ended up like it was the stepmother who was going to look after them, and she said, "Look, keep the air conditioning on because they can't handle high temperatures."
Mm.
But then when they were gone, the mother-in-law just went like, "Oh, they're rats. They're hardy enough." But the temperature went above basically 30 degrees Celsius is the warning temperature. The temperature went above that, and the entire mischief of like 6 to 8 rats died, like
Oh.
every single one of them. So it's very rough, but also that led on to like, because the person was like, "Why would you not trust the person who like just assume?" And like, we came up with analogies, and like one of them we came up with was like, yeah, it's like if someone got you to if you got someone to house sit, or someone got you to house sit, and they said, "Don't put anything hot on this table because it'll burn the wood." Or burn the varnish, and you do it anyway, or like don't use a coaster if it's hot.
Yep.
It's like if you just then put your hot mug on the wood that they told you not to. That's the other kind of not listening to someone. That's like one of the analogies that came up of what else it was like. So it's weird that that exact thing of a coffee ring came up.
Mm-hmm. All right. Well, I reckon we might actually call it there because the next scene is literally going and confronting old Cooper with our handgun.
But it's also like, yeah, because some other thought just said, "Oh, they're hardy rats," but one thing is the wild rats are the ones that are hardier than pet rats, and even though they're smart and reasonably resilient, most of their survival comes from reproduction, not individuals surviving. But on top of everything, also rats are nocturnal, and also they dig burrows. So when there's high temperatures, they're generally underground.
Yeah.
So that's why someone can go, "Oh yeah, they're hardy and they survive in the wild," but it's like no, even in the wild they can't handle that high temperature.
All right. Locking you guys in the raid cannon. We're going to send you over to Brainsy. He's streaming at the moment. There we go. Everyone, make sure you have an absolutely fantastic weekend. Get yourself something nice. Get yourself some honey cake from Aldi and have a pfeffernuss dream. You know, you love it. But yes, as for streams coming up, we have Bolt is Strange tomorrow evening, where we continue Life is Strange True Colors, which has been pretty good so far. Pretty good. But otherwise, enjoy, and we'll catch you next time.
I'll see your true colors.
And Steve will sing for you.
Yeah, I can do it at least as good as Casey Chambers.
There you go.
That's unfair to say. It's just a sweetie, but